go.
What's up? Where's Paul?
So Paul went on vacation, and I guess Paul just thinks vacation is still going. He is slacking bad.
Man.
Everybody, we have a new person on the panel here, Miss Taylor from Red Moon Royals. So glad to have you on here. We always need more women. you know.
I agree.
Yeah. Got to try to keep these men folks in line somehow.
Right.
He tries to keep me in line. It don't work. So Charlie, the big news.
Yeah. Been a busy couple days. What was it? Friday? What's
I think it was Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yesterday? Was it?
Thursday.
No. Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. So Thursday morning I finalized the clown and cryptic jeans, a deal for them, and I announced it, and then shit hit the fan.
Oh yeah, it did.
It got nuts.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Everything. Everybody was great, and most people like congratulations, awesome, good job. A lot of phone calls from people wondering how I got it, where I got it from, and all this stuff. And I'm not allowed to talk about it, and it is what it is. But there's going to be more to come, more jeans coming soon. Probably within the next month, I hope to have at least 2 more jeans, one recessive, one recessive, I believe, in the next month, and then a dominant gene probably within the next 2 months. But in that time span, we're going to be throwing more and more out. So it's going to just boom, 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 boom. Kind of like how RGI did it. It's just like once you got it and you could do it, it's just a matter of getting the sheds and spending the money. So
Right.
That's what's going to happen.
That's amazing. So you first announced it in Baker's. Help me, what's it called?
Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that was a shock to see. That would be the last thing I would have expected to see within the next year or two. Was that what you said?
Yeah. Yep. It was good. Thanks, Kai. It happened quick, and it was, I knew I had to do it, even though it's going to be coming out in a few months for free. But I wanted to make a relationship with this person, and I knew he could help me in the future, and I could help him. So we kind of made a deal, and I spent a little bit of money, got clown, got cryptic, and then going forward, it's going to be like kind of a, he's going to do his thing, I'm going to do my thing, but we'll be able to split costs and everything like that, and it'll be good.
Did I miss that? Did you say that? Who was the guy, or you're not saying?
No. It's actually it's my scientist friend Baker.
Yeah.
He's not actually busy being a cop. He's been busy in the lab.
Yeah. Yeah. I picked that.
But yeah, I mean, like I was telling somebody, I had to charge my phone like 3 or 4 times yet, like in the last, like during, usually a charge, I wake up in the morning 100%, I could usually get through the whole day. But I literally had to have it on the charger like 3 or 4 times on Thursday. Like it was nuts. And then it was cool. I mean, I've met, even during doing the testing that I'm currently doing, I've met a lot of people and talked to a lot of people, and people that I never would have talked to before if I wasn't doing it. And then after clown, then I had other people calling me, and so it's good. Be going to Tinley. I booked that, so I'll be in Tinley for a couple days, and look forward to meeting everybody I've been talking to.
From the business aspect of it, do you feel like it really leveled the playing field between all the shed testing people?
With
you just getting clown alone?
Yeah.
I think so.
I didn't realize. I knew it was going to be big. that I got it, but there's been a lot of people holding on to their sheds that haven't sent them in. And I had literally had a couple people text me like, dude, this is the best news ever. Like, that, what do you mean? Like, it's already out.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But they just couldn't wait for me to get it.
That's what it is. Yeah.
But so
Well, to be quite honest, it feels like it's a monopoly. Well, not anymore, but it felt like a monopoly.
100%. Yeah. And a lot of people are even, I spoke to a very well-known breeder yesterday that I've never spoken to a day in my life. And he's been around for a very long time. And he's like, hey, what's your cell phone? Now he got me holding me on Instagram. I was like, what's your cell phone number? I want to talk. And I literally talked to him for like 2 hours. We had an awesome conversation. And he's like, yeah, this is great. We need this, you know, to level the playing field, because, you know, if one person's the only person doing it, then they could charge whatever they want, and they could take as long as they want to do it, and that's it. You know, so but yeah, I mean, I'm sure that there's going to be more people doing it down the line, because I didn't think there were this many people that even knew how to do this stuff, or scientists that were in our industry. There's a decent amount of breeders that can do this if they want to, but they choose not to, because either they're too busy or they just don't want to do it. But we'll see. I don't know if it's going to be something that continues to stay busy for a long time, or if it's going to just fizzle out. You know, I don't know. So that's why I was, you know, kind of on the fence about investing a decent amount of money in it. And I just said, screw it, let's try it out, see what happens. And it paid off the first 2 days. So, but I'm going to be very.
Give us like a rough estimate about how many orders you've got since the announcement. If it's not too intrusive.
Yeah, let me see.
I only know of one.
This guy. How was the show, Tail?
It was slow and boring.
Yeah.
Anaconda got me probably 7 times though. He was feeling his oats. He only got the photographer once though, so he made me proud there.
Oh, that's nice.
I would say, let's say around total orders, meaning like the amount of people that placed orders, different entities that placed orders, is probably close around 50.
Okay.
But
yeah, some of those guys have multiple.
Right. You know, it might even be more than that, because some people have been, you know, that's what it is. But a lot of people are like, you know, hey, I'm not ready yet to send you all these. Can I send them? Yeah, do it later, whenever. I don't care. I'm going to be so damn busy in the next couple of weeks anyway. Take your time. Take your time, man. I'll be here. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. If it stays busy, then I'm probably going to bring someone on to help me out, and possibly 2 people, somebody to help me with tests, and maybe like somebody to help with the honestly, the part that sucks the most is like the data entry, and you know, there's just so much automation that you could do. And I'm pretty good with computers. I have a computer science degree, and I know how to do a lot. And there's still like, it takes some time to get everything. Like, say after you get the orders, you know, then you have to export them. And then I have a whole nother database that's online that is searchable. So like, you could put your order number on my website and pull up your results whenever you want. It's there forever. And you know, it's just takes time.
I know the perfect letter opener. He's not too far from you. He doesn't have very many tubs to clean, so
You're a real dick.
Real
dick. I can open letters for you, Charlie.
Hey, David. Hey, Nash. Everybody, Lucas, where you at, man? Or Lucas.
Yeah, so we've got some people in here now. So while the show is going on, use Lounge 20. if you want to use code Lounge20 on my website, it's 20% off your whole order from now until the show ends.
Oh, wow. That is amazing. And guys, we want to let you know about something too, which if you've seen the thumbnails or whatever, but here. There we go. That's easier. We have new sponsors for the show. That's all Paul. So I'm gonna let Paul talk about it.
It's all. Don't put me on a spot. I mean, it wasn't very hard, and apparently Charlie spoke to you anyway. So
Hey.
So you did a good job.
Show, Paul.
You said reach out to me or Paul if you're interested. I was like, I know who I'm reaching out to.
You're real another asshole. This is unfucking believable. You know, that's it. That with this twin bed, it's gonna be a difficult time there.
It'll be nice. It'll be nice. We'll get cozy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just the sponsors. I don't even know what to say. I mean, like Baker jumped on the sponsorship, right away. I mean, the support is there, and it's awesome. And thank you very much for both of you guys joining on.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody else wants a sponsor, reach out to Holly.
No. Reach out to Polly. Okay.
Polly. Yeah, reach out to Polly.
Reach out to Polly.
Yeah. So, yeah. It's Charlie's been so generous. It's kind of like a case on case basis of what's going on. As a sponsorship, we're just learning what to do and everything. So reach out and we'll get down to it. How you doing, Mark?
What's up?
Yeah. Yeah, and Gerald is not going to be our sponsor ever. So
apparently I can't either. $3,000 an episode.
Yeah. You. Yeah.
Can you at least explain why? You're making me look like the bad guy, and it's a very
You're
good.
always the bad guy. That's the problem.
The reason why is because he just mortgaged his house to pay for about 50-something snakes.
And what is that good reason, Gerald?
So, yeah.
I said you don't do business with close friends. That's how you lose friends.
I get that, but I don't feel like this is like we're going into like a business partnership and there's going to be tension because you kind of suck anyway. So and you're not pulling your weight kind of thing, So like Paul, it's not like that.
I'm basically your stepdad and have to pull all your weight.
Mark's not having a good day, huh? Mark, you're in and out. What's going on? There he is.
Oh man.
What do you got, Mark?
Yeah, I'm about to walk outside and get up this Wi-Fi.
Why am I holding this thing?
So explain the host stepdad thing.
That's not very nice, but all right.
You have to mute Paul because he's going to keep interrupting.
Just like you do, huh?
Yeah. So I went out to New York and picked up that collection, and Paul was gracious enough to invite me over to stay at his house, and I slept in the extra bedroom, and then immediately his mother came over after I left and slept in the extra bedroom. So now I'm his stepdad.
See, here's Chris already yapping shit. Yeah, that's all right. You're my stepdad.
Hey, Chris.
Kind of rough and gross.
Hey, Chris, glad to see you come in.
I don't know why I'm holding the snake. I don't know why you took him.
But yeah, but how did that conversation go? How did that conversation go when you were coming to New York? So the day before, I get a phone call and I get, "Hey, Paul, how you doing?"
Paul just expects the worst out of everybody.
Like, why?
You can't just buy Paul an apple pie. He thinks there's some kind of motive behind the apple pie. I called Paul and I said, and what I'm looking for is a hotel in the general vicinity that's safe. He goes, oh, I call him. I said, hey, I'm coming out there. And he goes immediately, oh, I guess you want to come stay with me for the weekend. Not 2 seconds. It didn't take him 2 seconds to come up with that. It was a nanosecond.
Yeah, well, because I know you. Let's not beat around the bush there, Gerald.
Hey, are there any hotels near you? I really don't have much money left, but
Just spent $600 on gas.
No, oh, Paul, you haven't seen this yet. Here, I'm gonna show you guys. So I didn't. One of the tolls coming back was cash only. So, and I didn't have any cash on me. So they sent me this bill. So that toll, that $3 toll, now cost me $33.
What happened?
It was that Jersey toll. It's only cash only or whatever.
So, but you missed it. So it went up to $30.
I didn't have any cash on me.
So, Chris, my question here is, does that mean you're going to teach me how to do a sponsorship and you're going to sponsor our show?
Whammy.
That's my
Whammy.
question.
I'm
Hey,
glad.
I want to know more about our new friend that joined us. We got two new friends that have joined us recently. Like, we haven't really heard from Brotherhood Exotic Morphs, like any of their story. And then now we got Red Moon Royals, and we haven't heard any of her story.
That's it.
You weren't on when my story went on.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh,
Yeah.
you're not driving in New York?
Or driving back,
Probably.
maybe? I
Driving
think you were
back,
driving back.
maybe.
But ladies first.
I don't really know where to
Go ahead,
start with
Paul.
my story.
Peace out.
It's been a long time. I've had snakes in my life since I was not even walking yet. We've had them on and off. Probably 10 years ago, we lost two of our longtime family pets with a insurance house coverage issue in the middle of a Michigan winter. So we didn't have any heat for about 2 months other than little tiny space heaters. So we ended up losing them. We got out of it for a while, and then 4 years ago now, my parents went and got our first pied ball python, and that just kind of kicked it back off for us. And then I finally talked the husband into getting a snake, and we got one from BHB, and one quickly turned into two, which turned into 111.
111.
Mark had to go on a call, so maybe he can jump back on here in a little bit.
We'll see. Nash the heroes.
Now, Nash is in the group too, right?
Yes. He's in the Patreon. You gotta get the heroes. What how far are you from BHB?
I'm about 2.5 hours.
So you got your first snake, you drove 2.5 hours ago?
Yep.
Where are you at exactly? I mean, what city?
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
I'm coming up to Grand Rapids this week.
Nice.
All week I'm going to be up in that area.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Good luck with
Yeah, he's-
construction. It's horrible.
What does it say?
So do we know this guy? Do we know Turtle?
no,
No. Do you know Charlie? You know Turtle?
no.
Probably like an undercover baker or something.
Has to be somebody. Yep, 100%.
Well, they love you.
Yep.
I don't know what Morgan Wallen looks like, so
Probably meant Morgan Whalen, the country singer,
isn't it Wallen? Morgan Wallen?
something
Really?
like that.
Yeah, it is.
Is that a country singer?
Don't, Paul. I don't even want to hear your shit right now.
What country? Isn't that kid that's in our chat in the Patreon, the Echo Driver? Wasn't he
Give
talking
me
about that
that
all
word.
day today?
Maybe.
I've got to tell y'all something here, and this is a good story.
Who
So I gotta,
cares about Hank Williams?
he doesn't even know who Hank
don't
Williams
care.
Jr.
If you
Jr.
walked by me, I wouldn't have any idea. Who
I think he's dead.
Oh,
Thank you.
is he dead? There you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
hilarious.
Taylor, do you know who it is?
I know the name.
Yeah, I
What's
know
wrong
the
with you?
name.
I'm hanging out with the wrong crowd.
No, Holly, because you don't like grits and you're in deep south. So
Hey, Gerald.
Hey, I think Bobby secretly likes grits. Yep. Bobby secretly likes grits.
Hank William was born in 1923 and died in 1953.
Junior.
that's senior.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, that guy's been dead a while.
The song Family Traditions.
Stan,
I mean,
I don't
There's so
know.
many.
I don't know. You know. What
Hey,
I
Stan.
wonder how long he's before Chris takes off. He's like, all right, I'm done with this group.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Let's see some
Chrissy.
snakes, Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh
There we go.
The anaconda, rip it out.
Oh heck no.
Do it.
He's back in his home in the kitchen. I'm all
I love that area in the kitchen.
that's where Warren's most of his snakes are. His boa's out there, the anaconda's out there. He's got
What's up,
two snakes in here, but I bought them and he just liked them, so he claimed them. I mean, is there anything in particular you want to see?
What I'm gonna ask the hard one. So if you want the hard one, I'll give it to you.
I can mute him if you want me to.
Yeah, that definitely didn't sound right. Happy Father's Day, Luke.
Yeah, that's neat.
Don't get in there. I got the cats in here, so they're not helping.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. So this is probably one that most of my, she's going to have her little wobble going. But a lot of people like her. I probably get 10 new followers every time I post her. So she's a banana spinner, calico, and she yellow belly.
Wow.
She's het for something too, but I can't remember right off.
I have the same exact snake.
Seriously?
It's a beautiful snake.
Thank you.
That's so funny, and I had no idea what it was. Other than spider, because the thing corkscrews like it's no tomorrow.
Thanks for the ID help.
Yeah, right. I hate it too because when she came, she didn't corkscrew, but she definitely grew into it.
Nothing. I'm terrible. I'm being
You're
bad.
getting
Right
a
now.
request for the special pies.
Yep.
She's my other famous one. Your sweetheart. Oh, I know. Okay, you turds. You're not helping.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Me
That's cool.
too.
Is that the also known as the pinto pied?
No, I do have a pinto pied though.
What's a pinto pied?
Russo pied.
Okay.
That one.
It seems like everybody in the Patreon, right? Got a special pie from Mike.
Uh-huh.
It's my turn.
Oh, you don't have the face like hers, huh?
No, not at all. Yeah, she definitely beats that out.
Well, that's because Paul needs a full-sized helmet.
What'd you say, asshole?
So this is the pinto pied I've got. She just had her first clutch for me this year.
Like, no, the snake has it just has the top of the head for the head stamp, but Paul's has the full head stamp, so hers is like a regular one, and his has a full helmet.
Ninth grade.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Kevin,
love it.
What the fuck?
turn your phone sideways.
Oh, Christ Almighty!
We just lost every viewer.
Paul, can you handle this?
Pretty scared. Let me tell you.
You gotta go out with the beers and bang.
No beer here. Whiskey only.
Whiskey, no, don't waste whiskey on Paul.
Are you partying by yourself?
Keep drinking.
No,
bud.
everybody's outside. It's too loud out there. I couldn't get on.
Keep drinking.
Nash said, "What the fuck?"
I was just checking because Baker was supposed to come tonight and he never showed up. It's a birthday party for my wife's cousin.
Ah.
So I was like, oh shit,
What
they're
kind of
on right
party
now.
is
Let me
it,
get on
dude?
StreamYard.
What kind of party is it?
It's an 80s theme party. Hold on.
So what do you like? Stone Cold?
No, I just had on some crazy funky 80s colored outfit. Yes. Yeah, stop. Hold on. Say hi.
Hello.
Hey,
This is my
You
wife,
look so
Madonna.
cute. You can't.
That's awesome. Love the 80s. Love it.
I was looking for Baker and they were all online. Hold on. I gotta turn my camera around.
Turn your phone sideways.
Kevin. Special Kevin.
Hey. We got LL. My friends. Snake friends.
Hey.
Hey, friend.
My friends.
Is that Prince?
There's a lot of Madonnas here. And there's like Pretty in Pink is on the big screen.
I think everybody loves you. Your neighbors must love you. Look at that.
So much fun.
You can take me off the main screen, please, Holly.
Oh no,
Thank
we're
you.
watching a party. We're watching a party.
We should all show up at Holly's house and do that.
Have a big 80s spread. Yeah. Allie can show up as Hank Williams.
Oh my goodness.
All right, mute Kevin.
All right, you, Kevin.
There's your copyright violation, Holly.
They just come out the Barbie movie.
Wow.
Oh,
That is great. Looks like it. There we go. He's inside now.
Yeah.
I said, wait, you should, now you're embarrassed.
No, I went in the snake room.
oh, look at you. How's the babies doing in there?
Hold on. There's the banger, baby.
You want onions and peppers with it? Oh.
Wow.
And he already ate. That's Enchi Super OD Pod.
Nice.
Now that's the one you're sending to me, right?
We gotta talk about that.
You got to get him when he's really drunk, and he says yes.
Really drunk. I don't know about really drunk. That already happened. I think that one just.
Learn your word.
Oh, that's pretty.
That leopard?
No leopard. It's Orange Dream male to Enchi Orange Dream het pied female.
I just
Nice.
can't stop looking at his gray, hairy chest.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? I feel like I can braid that shit.
And I cut it, so it's been short. It's shorter.
No, breeding ball pythons is super easy, Turtle.
And
It's
this
the
one, I
easiest
don't
thing
know.
I've done in my life.
What do we think?
I like
Normal
that
pod?
one.
Just a
That
pipe.
one you may get. Holly, you may get that one.
That's pretty.
Just look at the guy that's on camera right now. He's breeding.
Then there's a bunch. There's like two normals, and then there's a couple that look real. OD, Enchi, het pod.
So you got, was the first one your super?
That first one is the super Enchi OD pod.
Nice.
This one is super too. Super OD Enchi het pod.
That's a girl or a boy?
I'm waiting for my sex expert to come over and check him, but he didn't fucking show up
with
tonight.
with his big sausage fingers.
Yes, big fat sausage fingers Baker didn't show up. Me and Eric did him the other day, and it looked like it was either 5 males, 4 females, or 4 females, 5 males. So we're not sure.
You said the same thing twice, folks.
Eric's got big fat sausage fingers too, so I can't win.
Well, what about you? Have you tried?
Oh, I did him. I had my own thing. Everybody was female when I went.
I think
Everything
that's
was female.
I'm like, oh, we got all females. This is great.
All females.
It's a $75,000 clutch. It's fine.
Definitely not buying a snake from him.
That's like when Baker checks his out. Baker's like, yeah, they're all OD, YB, pastel.
Well, he's the ODYB guy.
They're OD, YB, everything.
Gotta be.
Someone said everybody's hatching out pastel, yellow belly, Gene X pies. They're all just normal pies.
No, Eric's got some nice chocolates that just came out. Clowns.
Yeah.
Big E.
Yep.
So did you see that? Did you see that post Joe put up about that chocolate?
That's mine.
Okay. Anyway, besides that, did you read the comments?
No,
Everybody's
no,
saying it's GHI, and he's like, "No, man, GHI isn't it." I'm telling you right now, exactly. He put that GHI mail in there.
Really?
He said it's not. I don't.
You never know with Joe. Joe don't know what he's putting in anything, actually.
He's like, just put them together. Here's $50,000.
Joe don't ever know what he's putting with what, and he just gets them.
Okay. Yeah.
I know we talked about that super chocolate clutch for like 2 years about getting that project together.
Kevin, you booked Finley yet?
I'm trying to look who's in here. I don't even know who's in here.
We don't either.
No.
Really don't.
Yeah, Kev, did you book Tinley?
Hey, Taylor.
Hello, hello.
How's my baby doing?
She's doing good.
You doing good? Your baby's doing fine. She's eating like a horse.
Good, good.
What's up, Charlie? I only got like 12 sheds to send you, Charlie.
Let me say it. I better not see any used condoms in there.
No, why would I do that?
So again,
That is
the
literally.
size, the size of the shed can be like very small, right?
Yeah.
They don't have to send the whole thing in.
The biggest thing is even everybody says it, you gotta get it out as soon as you can and let it dry and unroll it, because that's really the biggest issue when doing them is bad feds. And I could tell when I opened, yeah, that's good. I could tell when I opened the bag, when I could smell it, that it's going to be
dry.
Evan, we know that's not your condom. Put it up.
You can smell the difference between.
You could smell the more, like if it's not really dry, and you put a wet shed in a Ziploc bag, it smells like absolute shit, you know.
Yeah.
Like once I open the bag, I'm like, ah.
You're like, oh, they didn't dry it out.
Right. And
It's only a day, right?
Yeah, even like I hang them on my rack. Like if there's any that I need to keep, like I keep my own for like the.
Like a week or two?
No, literally like a day or two.
Yeah.
As long as it's open, you know, if you keep it all rolled up.
I usually put it right in front of the tub. Whoever's shed, I put it right in front of the tub so I remember who it is, because sometimes I can't remember.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're old.
That's what happens when you're 78 years old.
Yeah.
But yeah, like today I must have done like 30 something tests today, and everything was perfect. I was like, yes, good. Everything worked. Like I just love when you do it and you get DNA extracted, first shot, everything works good, and you know, not have to do anything over or ask somebody for another shed or a mouth swab or something, because
oh shit,
the shed. Who was it? Dave from Edge sent me all his stranger clowns, hatchlings, first sheds. They're all good. He had them separated. He dried them out, he said, but one of them was so wet it like melted to the bag. It was like it was, I tried it. I was like, let me try. There was no shot I was getting DNA because it degrades and destroys the DNA, the moisture. So that's the biggest issue that,
I'm glad you brought that up. So with hatchlings, I keep them together until they all have their first shed. And then that last one, when that last one sheds, then I separate them.
Yeah.
And really, I'm doing this new thing for me anyway, where after that last one sheds, I actually leave the sheds in there and leave them together for one more week. And I've had so much success with them eating that way. I don't even offer them a meal until I separate them a week after their last shed. That's Paul showing all his love for me. Look how smiley he is in there.
Look how short you are.
You're blushing.
Yeah, you're very short. I mean, like you pulled up in the truck, and I'm like, oh, all right. And then you jumped. You had to jump out of the car.
You immediately looked at my face.
Hey, we should have done one of those midget things. Like you throw me at.
You're not supposed to say that word, Paul.
They're called little people.
Oh fuck.
That's. I haven't had bread yet. Burgers right yet.
That was Holly's way of saying I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Pulled off. Adobo, garlic.
So yeah.
Y'all, I want to show y'all how many pictures I
Amy's
have.
got a
of
lighter.
Paul and flipping the camera off.
Well,
Every one
all
of
right,
the
I
pictures.
gotta go, guys. See you later.
Take
Thank
care.
God.
Stone cold.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was. Stone cold. Stone cold. Why is he
The
staring at
whiskey
me?
version.
He's like, he looks like he's like creeping in a
I'm
closet.
gonna have bad dreams about that right there.
Right? It looks like he's in a closet.
Yeah.
He's still staring, or is his screen froze?
Nah,
I think it froze. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Taylor, what do you have there?
This is probably one of Charlie's friends. This girl is the gift that keeps on giving. She
Oh, there you go. That's her. I don't think I've ever seen
so I bought her as a OD banana pied, I think, possibly yellow belly. And then as the breeder has been breeding her father more, we've now learned that she is what is it?
yellow
She's
belly.
het pied, het hypo, and now she might be het albino.
Oh, nice.
I've seen a whole lot of albino stuff popping out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Stop, Sean. That's funny.
Yeah, like I was saying, yours tested positive, and your shed. I meant to do that. I meant to bring a couple different sheds up here to show the difference between a good-looking shed that makes my life a lot easier and a shitty-looking one. But yours is like the cleanest, whitest shed that you sent me, and it tested positive for yellow belly. So when I do yellow belly, I always have controls, positive and negative knowns. I've tested your snake for yellow belly probably 100 times because I know it's going to give me good DNA every single time.
Yup. If you ever need more, let me know.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like one shed for a full shed, God, that'll last me forever.
Right.
Because you don't
Just use like a quarter size.
Yeah, I mean, I like the quarter size. Yes, that's all you really need. You need less than that, but I like to not trust the person sending me the shed to pick a nice spot. If there's dirt and crap all over it, I'm gonna go and grab the part that's clean. Does it matter? I think a little bit, but it just makes my life easier. I don't care, and it's harder to lose a little piece of shit. Harder to lose a full shed than a little piece of shed if you're doing it, whatever. I got to buy more like filing cabinets because I file them all away. And just like Taylor, she's like, hey, this snake might be het albino. Do you still have that shed? Yeah, I got it. All right, let's go.
You ever open a bag of mites? I mean, a shed with mites?
No, but that's the main reason why I don't bring anything up here. It's my snake room is probably 50 to 100 feet away from my house, and that we don't commingle.
Do you do like the whole shower and change clothes and everything? To wait
No.
24 hours before you go over there.
No, I don't get crazy like that. If I saw something, I would, you know.
Yeah.
But no, I don't. I've knock on wood. I've never seen a bug or anything.
What's up, Ken? How's it going?
Ken, what's up?
What's up, Ken?
Ken, when am I gonna be on your show? I forget already.
Ken had his second clutch cutting.
Yeah, I saw.
So on that new stuff that you got, Charlie, is that where you can actually test it from your house, or are you having to send that out?
The new stuff I have to send out. Yeah. I'm gonna work on getting it so I can do it from home, but for now, it's not bad. You know, depending on how it goes and how many I get at once, you know, I'll probably send them out a couple times a week out there. You know, and once they get them, it's usually if I ship them on a Monday, they'll have them on like Wednesday, and I'll have results Wednesday night or Thursday morning when I wake up. So it's not horrible. Like I don't have to wait a month to get results of something I send out.
Drying sheds and rice? I wouldn't think so.
Say that word again.
That's how you dry your phone if you drop your phone in the water.
Yeah.
I air dry them all, and I think most people do. I've never heard of anybody putting a shed in rice to dry it, but I don't see there being a problem with it because the main thing is, like, when I first started doing it, the questions I asked, and I had, because obviously I'm not a geneticist, and I was like, hey, what if my hair or my DNA got in the tube? Like, do I need to wear a hairnet and all this crap just to make sure that I don't contaminate it with my DNA? And the answer to that is no, because my DNA, I'm targeting a specific location on the full strand, and humans don't have those locations. So it doesn't matter. If I tested my DNA with one of these tests, it wouldn't come back as anything. Unless you were an albino, maybe. That'd be cool.
that would be fucking wild.
Anybody know anybody?
Got a lot of albinos this year coming out. So
Yeah.
That's funny.
So can you tell us any of the upcoming tests that you're looking forward to getting?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be getting Sunset pretty soon.
Nice.
And then possibly some other codons pretty soon. But everything else in the works now: Monsoon, Puzzle. What else did we talk?
wow.
Yeah, so Sunset, Puzzle, Monsoon, I believe, is going to be the order of recessives. So I just got to get my hands on a few more Monsoon sheds and then send that DNA to the lab and get that going.
You think you're gonna get G-stripe?
Yeah, I mean, eventually, I think we're gonna get everything. You know, as long as business is going and I can afford to do it, then there's no reason to stop. You know, and that's why I'm probably going to be bringing on help, because if I'm doing that and testing new things and everything, I don't want to put all the other sheds on the back burner.
I know a guy that can be your slave. He'll do it.
Shut the fuck up.
He doesn't have any tubs or snakes to take care of, so he's only got a couple. It's fine.
If you didn't live 2 hours away, I'd be driving up. I'd drive there.
Well, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's 2 hours of tub cleaning, so you don't have to do it.
Yeah, such a man.
Hey, Basement.
Hey, did you get that other rack yet already?
No, I didn't get that. I didn't get the 1065, but I got the other, like, I think it's a sea serpent. I don't know, 36 tub. It's an FB10.
What?
Shut up, Dick.
That's why I said it. I knew you were gonna laugh.
How many clutches are you gonna have this year that you bought?
Oh, did I mute you? I'm sorry.
Paul's the next Justin Kobelka.
Oh
He's
my
a-
God.
Just in racks. I'll have the rack space, but I won't have the snakes.
They'll have a
Big one,
monopoly
Paul.
on the racks.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul,
What
can we
kind of
buy a
rack
rack?
you need? I got.
Hey, Jason, check your Instagram. All right. Back to one of my questions. Whenever you're testing for stuff, I know when they're doing multiple tests, like they're wanting to do the yellow belly and clown and this and that and the other, does that price when you're ordering? Because I haven't ordered anything yet. When you're going through there,
So it's $25 more for secondary tests.
per second and on.
Right. So if you do,
Okay.
yeah. But obviously, you know, like you could do the full panel. I don't offer it out right now because that's one thing I'm working on is getting it so that it'll be cheaper for me to do the full panel than it is now instead of testing every one individually. There's multiple ways to do these tests, and one of them is Sanger sequencing, which is what I use, and then there's next gen sequencing, what RGI uses, and you know, then you can like multiplex sheds and test. So you could test one PCR product DNA sample for multiple things at once like that. It costs more than what I'm currently doing now, but that's why I'd then be able to offer a full panel test for the 120 bucks.
Right. Okay.
But right now it's not worth it for me to do that. But if people want it, I do it, and I just pretty much I eat it, you know, because I'm not going to charge them more than what somebody else is charging you. So
Right. Yeah.
But there's not many people that need a full panel test. Usually you have some idea of what you're looking for.
Right. Yep.
There was a breeder that did a full panel on all his stuff and found like 40 breeder females with hypo. They had no idea.
That's the thing. Like if you have, that's the benefit of it. If you don't mind spending the money, shit, do it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why, maybe because I'm too busy, but I should test all mine for everything. And I don't.
Right.
You know, I literally have had this one snake that I thought was yellow belly, that I thought could possibly be yellow belly for months and months and months. And I just tested it recently. I'm like, why did I wait so long to do this? I could do it whenever I want, you know?
Yeah, you should be testing all your snakes.
And it's not yellow belly. Rim. Nice.
Wow, that's going to be a pretty one.
Very nice.
I want to see that one, Ken. You'll have to send a picture. Show it off.
Very cool.
Taylor, what's your big project? Like, what's your favorite? I guess more than big. I guess.
Oh lordy, that's a loaded question.
I know. That's one of those interview questions that I'm like, really? I've got so much stuff I like.
Like what are you doing for fun that makes you really enjoy doing what the ball pythons?
Talking to you, Gerald.
Well, Paul just buys racks. He's getting ready for it.
Yeah, I mean, I got a little bit of everything. I mean, I've got a line of clowns that I'm doing.
That's a nice shed right there. Look at
Yeah.
that. Fucking clear, perfect, crunchy. I want to hear a crunch. If I'm pulling a piece off and I don't hear a crunch, it's not good.
Oh, that's perfect. We need to make that part of your little deal is if you don't hear the crunch, don't send it.
Make a nice rhyme for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, wow.
Forgot where you were at now.
Hydrated?
Pretty much. But no, we've got Tide stuff going. We've got some Ultramel stuff. That one's just a tiny project. Some freeway, highway stuff. Lots of banana stuff. I'm excited next year. The Pied clutch that I just had, the male ended up throwing a female banana pied. So I'm going to repeat that next year and see if he's a female maker or if that was the 3% chance. But yeah, we've got a little bit of everything.
Here's the one Ken is talking about.
Nice.
Pretty granity.
That's grim, like a granite. Another granite.
Yeah, Grim's like a nice granite. The super Grim is where the pay dirt is.
Is where the what?
The super Grim is where what you want to see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's much different than just saying it's a super granite or whatever. And they named it the Grim Reaper, so that makes it.
I myself like anything granite. I love that.
Very cool.
I got this one, and taking too long to upload. It says, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be sending the shed in to you. It come from Earl. The snake did. Here's.
Gerald, he's asking if that looks grim to you.
Gerald is not a professional.
I don't judge snakes in the egg, to be fair.
Whose snake is that?
Mine.
A deep in blue?
Yeah.
Color's still popping on that, huh?
That belly. And they said there was no yellow belly in it. I'm like, you could.
I tell
I
you,
don't know.
like that snake that I was talking about that I tested, I'll see if she is in shed or not. But if she's not in shed, I'll pull her out. Her belly is literally yellow. Like it's yellow on her. Like I've seen so many yellow bellies that don't have yellow bellies, and this thing is yellow and it's not yellow belly.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
What you're gonna bring people in and work from your house and stuff like that, or are you gonna have that people what?
It depends. We'll see. I mean, I know that there's people that are interested in working with me, and that I know have the ability, and just got to iron some things out and see how it's going to work.
Where are you located?
I'm out in New York, but I'm outside of Albany, New York.
Okay.
So it's about 2 hours from this city. But yeah, I just want to make sure that because I have a full-time job and have family, so I don't want to just be doing that from the time I get home from work to the time I go to bed, which nowadays is very late at night, and I get up very early in the morning.
Taking off the uniform and putting on the lab coat.
Pretty much. Yep.
Oh.
Nothing under it.
Look, everybody, you only have like a few minutes left to use that 20% off code. You need to get it.
What is it again? Oh, Lounge 20.
Lounge 20.
Lounge.
But yeah, I mean, hopefully things work out, and I can make sure that my goal is I don't want to make it prices any more expensive, and I don't want it to take that much longer. Like right now, it is kind of ridiculous. Like I picked up sheds before the post office closed this morning to my PO box, and I gave a handful of people results today. And people are like, what? You picked up the shed 5 hours ago. I was like, yeah, it's the weekend and I have the time, and my in-laws were here, so my wife and my son were hanging out with them, and nobody saw me for the day. But
how many sheds can you get done in a day? If just
like,
out of curiosity.
Like a Saturday or Sunday, if I'm not working, I could get a lot done. Yeah, I mean, I could probably do 100 of them if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to take my time because I don't want to screw up. That's the biggest thing is, laying them out, labeling everything, getting like your spreadsheet out, making sure all your tubes are labeled. And that's the last thing you want is to accidentally put a shed in somewhere where it's not supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
There's been times where I do it and I know I have it right, but in my head I'm like, oh my God, did I put one in there already? No, I didn't. I say numbers out loud now. So like like 1, 2. So like if it's been more,
Wouldn't know what step you're at.
where I'll just chuck it. I'm like, all right, I'm doing it all over again. I can't. You know, that's the one. I just don't want. That's like the biggest fear. I don't want to screw up. So it takes me longer than it could take me, but it's probably going to stay that way.
Yeah.
I don't want to get lax on things like that. So
Well, I feel that the more and more tests you get, the more and more you're going to get customers.
Oh yeah.
and, I mean, there's still always going to be people that have their guys and whatever, and and who knows, they're going to come up with things that I might not be able to come up with, like or I don't feel like putting the time in to do, or whatever. I mean,
you think that you'll never get desert goats, like you said, right? Probably not.
No, it's not true. The guy I am, dealing with, he is already started. So, it's going to take time, obviously, but hopefully it'll come.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah, but they, it isn't my full-time job, and I work a job that could be very strenuous and time-consuming sometimes, and sometimes I won't be home for a couple days. It's just I got to keep it to a point where I don't have people waiting months to get results, because then people get pissed off, and I understand that. So,
Well, yeah, I think then they can go. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, what Paul said.
I mean, in their defense, they're working on a lot of stuff. They're trying to pump stuff out and get the stuff people want, and trying to please everybody. But that's why I want to get somebody to help me, like, now.
Right.
If I wind up not needing somebody a year or two from now, whatever. But if I don't do it now, because it's going to need time to catch somebody up to speed on everything, and making sure they could do it how I want it to be done. And if all of a sudden stuff starts getting crazy, I want to make sure I have somebody there to help me, and not just put it all on me. And like as RGI says all the time, as Dr. Morrell says, like, once you start getting those tests back, it doesn't end there. Now you have to do tons and tons of tests on those to make sure they work. So,
right. What's your thoughts on getting an office separate from the house?
I think I'm going to build something on my property.
That would be best.
I have the space. It's just more like I want to be here so I could do it at my pace, So because the big thing is, like, running the PCR process could take 2 hours. And at that point, that 2 hours, I could be upstairs hanging out with my son and wife, Yeah, there's some things that I have to do in between that, but for the most part, there's time where you don't have to do anything. So I don't want to be away, and not be able to just shoot down into the house or whatever.
Wow.
We'll see. I might be getting way ahead of myself and just thinking, but I just want to plan so that I don't get caught off guard with anything.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm with Paul. I think it's going to really blow up, and you're going to need help.
Yeah, I hope so.
You're gonna get. Do you have to get like more machines or anything like that as well, or is it just
today in between tests? That's what I've already spent money. It's just everything's expensive.
If you need help, you could put like a little RV thing back there. I'll help you chain Paul to the RV so he can't run away.
Fucking guy.
I have a big CNC steel table in there. He won't be able to move. I can tie him right to that.
We'll just give him a litter box.
Yeah. Why tie?
Oh, then he can run my sign making business while I'm gone.
You have cuffs.
Shit, you got cuffs. Well, everybody, thank y'all for joining us today. Thank you again, Charlie, and to the rest of our new sponsors and our other in here. We do appreciate it. The longer we go, we're going to start trying to get some merchandise together, and this show here
we can't get triple XL for Gerald though. It costs extra money for that, Dick.
every day with these two. Every day. Jeez. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining us. Taylor, it's nice to meet you. Everybody, if you just want to wait backstage.
Take care, Kyle. Take care, Jessica.